All right, I have my 2-page spread. I've created the bleed. I have my guide in the middle representing the spine for this double page spread. And now it's time to place 2 images and move them individually, but also move them together as one unit. Now we have a video on how to place images. So I'm gonna quickly do this. I'm gonna go to File, Place, and I'm gonna bring in my sketch. Notice that the image that I'm gonna place gets loaded into my cursor as soon as I click. Here you have it. Immediately I'm gonna hit E for the free transform tool. I'm gonna make sure that my constraints are set. So when I scale this corner, I don't have to worry about holding the shift key. I can go right here and I can change the size quickly. So I'm going to type in for my width 19.25 because I know these are the dimensions for this double spread right here. Now I'm going to move this so that it fits on the page like so. And next, let me use my spacebar. I'm going to go to this corner and I'm going to shrink this corner like so. I'm going to disable my snapping. I'm going to get rid of my smart guides and I'm going to get rid of snap to grid and snap to point. I want a smooth free scaling. So I'm going to scale this to the very, very bottom like so. I'm going to open my layer so you can see what's going on. Again, to make our thumbnails bigger, we're going to go to the layers options right here. I'm going to go to my panel options and under other, I'm going to type in 100. There you have it. Let me open this so you can see what we're about to do. And I'm going to move this to the corner. Hit A for the direct selection tool and let me fit this whole image right here. So here's my design. Notice the importance of having this guide right here, so that my image doesn't create a tangent for the guide. I can always move this design to my left to create a better space and so on. So let's say that I wanna create my design right here so I can leave my right-hand side for a really cool title and some part of the article on the right-hand side. What I'm gonna do next, I'm going to bring the actual photograph that I use to base my design. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that this is selected. I'm going to go to File, Place, select my color version, and it gets loaded into my cursor. Click anywhere because what we have to do is we have to rearrange our layers. So I'm going to click right here. And now I'm going to open this layer, layer 1. And what I have is my color image and my sketch right below that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move my sketch on top. So click on this layer, drag it on top. And while this layer is selected, click on this circle right here to select this layer. I'm going to reduce the opacity so I can see through my sketch. I'm going to leave it like 65. Now I'm going to lock this sublayer. The reason why is because I don't want to select my sketch. I want to select my image, move it so I can match it to my color image. I'm going to go to my scaling, and as long as you have this link right here, whatever you do to the height, it will be done to the width. Use your arrow keys to move your image wherever you want it. I think I have to go a little bit bigger. And I'm going to use my arrow keys to move a little bit bigger. So now I've scaled my color image to match my sketch. And I'm going to unlock the sketch. What we can do next, since both the sketch layer and the color layer are inside of layer 1, which I'm going to rename as references, is instead of selecting my sketch and my color reference, what I can do is I can select by clicking on this circle right here, both of them. These two sublayers are inside of this layer right here. So now let me zoom out real quick. I can go and select my selection tool, which is the letter V, and making sure that the references layer is selected by clicking on this dot. I can move both of them at the same time. I can redesign my 2-spread layout. I can hit E for my free transform, retain my proportions by selecting restraints, and I can go to these corners and scale or move both my color image and my vector shapes, like so. And there you have it. This is how we import multiple images, how we can scale and lower the opacity for each one of our images, and then how we can both move and lower the opacity for multiple images or individually.